Hey guys, it's Sunday morning. It's already 20 to 10, but I've been up since 6 and got some plans going on my crafty videos that I'm going to do on this channel for DIY stuff. And I have a whole bunch of stuff ready to go, so I'm going to start filming videos tomorrow. Not sure when they'll get posted. Not sure. Oh, this stupid tripod. I had to bring my tripod from in the house out here, and I'm supposed to have one in each place so I don't have to do that. And I'm annoyed. When I saved the box, I didn't actually save it. It was in the trash. I had to pull it out. So I have to send this thing back, which is a drag. And then I bought this new sander because I wanted a square one so I could reach into square places, and I can't find pads. Can't find them. So I'm going to have to take that back. But I have a lot to do because today I plan to do a straight through video, like a project video, like all the way through, to show you guys. And it's going to be on this chair. So I'm going to show little bits on the vlog, but the main bulk of it is going to be in the project video. So I'm going to try really hard to start doing those. I got a new camera set up in my craft room so that I can video from up top looking down so you can see what I'm doing, and yay, fantastic. I have a cup of tea in here from the other day, actually from almost a week ago, and that's gross, but it happens. So I'm going to get started on this chair, and the first thing I'm going to do is clean it. I'll be back. Oh, and guess where Honey is? Honey is on his way right now to Home Depot because dun, 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 he has a job interview for a managerial position. I'm so happy. So anyway, see you guys later. Here's our first coat. And so far, I would have to say it's looking like no bleed through. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. But I just wanted to come and show you. I just finished the the first coat, and I'm not going to paint. Let's see if I can do this. I'm not going to paint the inside parts of the wood because the wood planks that we're going to put in are going to set in there, and you're not going to see that at all ever unless you flip the chair upside down, and if you do that, you're weird. So I'm going to go in the house and do a few things, let this dry for maybe 30 minutes, and I'll come back and we'll see if we got bleed through. Listen to this wind. I hope you can hear that. Look at the leaves, like just, it's craziness. Winter has arrived. And it's so cold. I can't even stay out here. It is so cold. Waiting for paint to dry. I'm gonna throw in one of these. Do you guys use these? I love those. Make everything smell so phenomenal. All right. There we go. Got stuff in the dryer. Got dogs barking. And I'm going to tell you, Honey's not going to like this. Really, really soon, it's time to go in this dark and scary room. And all the Christmas stuff is up here. And he built this storage area. You can see how far back it goes. It's probably like 12 feet. And that whole thing is completely packed with Christmas stuff. So, it's time. It's time to get that stuff down. Doot, doot. There's a Dallas Cowboy wreath. So anyway, he's on his way back from his interview, which the pay was not so bueno. Rizzo, come on. And I'm thinking of putting that painting in the booth. We'll have to frame it better, but thinking about that. Here is our first coat. And guess what? I'm not seeing any bleed through. That I just didn't paint well. I'm not seeing any. Hallelujah. So that's awesome news. I'm going to go ahead and do my second coat, and hopefully that will be enough. Honey is on his way back from Home Depot with the boards, and it's super windy out there. He also bought a new tool, so I'm excited about that. But, yeah, he's bringing home the boards, and I'll have him measure cut, and I will stain. So I'll be back. I'm going to just paint a second coat. No need for you to watch that, right? He got a present today.
Yep, I can't advertise.
Oh my God, tell him what happened when you put your face mask on. Shiva started barking at him like he was a bank robber.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to go see what Honey got. Look at the leaves. There were no leaves there yesterday. Look at that huge pile. Oh, and my plastic tote thingy. Hurry, it's cold.
Have you showed him the new deck?
I have shown him. You showed him the new deck. Oh, I'm going to need some branches like this cut up. Can you cut them with that new thing? Okay, I'm going to put this one over here because this is a good one for what I need. There it is. That's what he got.
Hold on.
It's warm in here, and he has his football going. And they're playing Kiss. That was a Kiss song. You should open your blinds, babe.
Yeah,
Can you turn that down?
That's why I chose the Spark Cash Card from Capital One with unlimited 2% cash back on everything I buy. Why wouldn't
If you want, you're welcome to bring this
Into yours?
to my studio.
Okay.
All right. Tell them what this is called.
It's a scroll saw. And basically it's like a mini bandsaw, but it lets you do real precision cuts.
They don't know what a bandsaw is, so.
Now, what it is it's a slow-moving saw that allows you to manipulate your wood anywhere you want to, so you can cut out any kind of designs.
Show. Give them a little show.
So basically, you adjust your speed. It's got a bellow pump right here that pumps air down that cleans.
Got a Christmas tree shape out.
Well, I would have to have a stencil.
It's a triangle.
I'd have to have a stencil.
For a triangle?
Well, you know.
Yeah, no. This might have been a bad investment. Just kidding.
Maybe I was a bad investment.
Oh, no way. This actually looks like like on the cards.
Like a teardrop?
Like the playing cards. What's that?
Oh, like a spade?
Yeah. Kind of drunk spade. I know. Practice. Show me your other ones that you did.
Well, it's going to take practice, but if I had a stencil, I could follow the...
Like if I just drew a pattern on there.
Yeah. So, like, this would be, like, something for, like,
A corbel.
a corbel.
But this is thin. Corbels are thick.
Sure.
Can you do thicker stuff with it?
So what we can do is we can raise our guide up. And we can cut up to that height. So this is a 1x2 or 1x1, and I played with it a little bit.
That's good. Okay, that'll work.
You know, so, and I've got more space than that because right here is the bottom of my guides.
And like, how much are the blades for that?
Well, as a matter of fact, I did pick up some extra blades while I was there.
Oh, did you now?
I did. A pack of 18 blades was $11.
Oh, that's good.
But you have to pay attention to the teeth per inch.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a variety. So I picked up 2 packs. One that is... I'm telling on myself.
That's what you're supposed to do.
One's a pack of 4 that's 20 teeth per inch, and then the other ones are varieties. And the reason why you do that is because for the thicker wood, you're going to want less teeth per inch. On the thinner wood, you're going to want more teeth per inch. And what that does is it gives you a finer cut.
Awesome sauce. Are you warm and comfy in here?
It feels pretty good.
All right. Okay, so there you go. The new machine. And actually, the reason why he needed it was because I have some little ornaments I need him to cut out.
Yes.
So he's gonna
They sure do it.
He's gonna get that and get that done for me today.
And to me, we were thinking about a bandsaw. You know, we went to Harbor Freight and we kind of looked at them, and Baby Doll was kind of like, not yet. Let's price them at Home Depot. So I had to go to Home Depot this morning. It was almost mandatory, which it always is. But I called Baby Doll and said, hey, they got a scroll saw for just a couple dollars more, but it's going to be more functional and do more things than what just a conventional bandsaw would do. And she said, okay, pull the trigger.
All right, look at all his stuff he's got in here. But we're just going to clean up the sewing machines and take them like that. And then, what is that over there? That red thing?
This right here is a table saw.
And what do you use that for?
To rip pieces of wood. If hypothetically a 2x4 is only an inch and a half, and let's say that I needed 3/4 of an inch, I can adjust and I can get my cut.
Okay.
Without trying to use a circular saw.
All right.
That would mean a trip to the hospital.
All right, guys. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Here's turning out to be a little bit of trouble. I thought this was a perfect square. And Honey's like, I think it's a little narrower at the back. So probably won't be able to finish up this chair video because he's going to have to do a template and then lay his boards out and put the template on it, mark it off, cut them. Then I have to stain them. Probably not going to happen today, but I had a brilliant idea for this chair. And you guys tell me what you think. After we use it for the Christmas tree display, I was thinking, because it's going to have planks, stained planks on it. I thought it would be great for a dog bed. You put the dog bed on there and your dog jumps in there and sleeps in this beautiful chair. And obviously I'm going to distress it and make it even more beautiful. Make those, make these pop. So what do you think of that idea? And I told Honey, I said, even if we put it in our bedroom And I put Rizzo's bed on there. And that was Rizzo's, that's now the queen's bed. I like that idea. And while I was out here doing that, I had to move a few things. And there was this lamp. This lamp that I've had in here since it was Rihanna's house. And this little shade. And I had an idea. And I think I'm going to go inside the house and I'm going to make a video on what I'm going to do with this lamp. A standalone video. I'm also going to do a standalone video on this. I got this at the thrift store. And it's got some, it's not perfect. I wiped it and cleaned it. And I'm going to see about staining this and then putting a stencil. I got my new JRV stencils. I don't know if you can see. It says reindeer feed. And it's got Santa Claus and reindeer. And it says North Pole. I'm not going to make it Christmas. But I did get these. Ooh, this one fits. Maybe I will make it Christmas. This one says old-fashioned hot cocoa. Ooh, that might be cool. Because guess what? If it doesn't sell at Christmas, I bring it home, I sand it off, and I put a different stencil on it. That's how that's going to work. All right, I'm going to go inside and play with this lamp. To Joann's. Buy one, get two free. And I just dropped something that was in my arms. So I'm going to get some goodies, and I'll show you when I get home what I got. Our latest acquisition, and this was posted for free. We just picked it up curbside, and it's got damage, but that's okay. This actually does go on top. It said that the drawers were missing, but we're not worried about that. And it has this beautiful ornate mirror that goes with it. And there's the Hoosier. And then we picked this up early last week.
I know.
Here he comes, more stuff. So anyway, here's this beautiful dresser for free with the beautiful mirror for free. Love it. Our latest acquisition, and this was posted for free. We just picked it up curbside, and it's got damage, but that's okay. This actually does go on top. It said that the drawers were missing, but we're not worried about that. And it has this beautiful ornate mirror that goes with it. And there's the Hoosier. And then we picked this up early last week.
I know.
Here he comes, more stuff. So anyway, here's this beautiful dresser for free with the beautiful mirror for free. Love it. So we talked about the teapot. I forgot. I just turned the camera around. I forgot what I was saying. I did do my hair because it was like, and I was like, I can't do a video like that. But anyway, I remember what I was going to say. Yesterday with the wind and everything, it just really threw off what I had planned to do. Look at my cup today. Let it snow. It's going to snow on Thursday. But no winds today, which is nice. But I have a doctor's appointment today for my knee. And then afterwards, my little receptionist / friend, Brianna, has asked me to meet her for dinner. So I'm going to see if she wants to see a movie too. Because honey does not like to go to the movies. And then when we have a day off, he's always like, but I got so much to do. So I'm going to see if she wants to go to the movies. I got to paint this. There's a few things I'm going to get done this morning. Some more planning for my craft videos. I got the lampshade done that you'll see a craft with me tutorial on. It's gonna go on here. This is getting painted red. I've got some other projects. I'll show you this one. So I have these that I glued together, and then I asked Honey to cut them out like this, and I'm going to paint them and distress them and make them into little Christmas trees. That's the plan. I'm gonna make some garland, as you saw, out of these things that I can do and sit and do while I'm watching TV in the evenings, because usually around 7:30, 8 o'clock, I go off to the bedroom and do my relaxing. I've got to price all the doilies. There are hundreds of doilies so that I can display those and sell them. We did sell some items yesterday. We sold our first window, which makes me really happy. I sold a basket. It had slats and there were spaces in between the slats, but I put a stencil on it that said Farmer's Market, and it kind of smeared, and I was like, because when I distressed it, it kind of smeared instead of just distressing. And I was like, well, I'll put it in the booth anyway. And it sold for $7. I had this little table. I got a phone call yesterday. I didn't recognize the number. I was like, sometimes I don't answer those because there's so many that are fake numbers trying to sell you something. But it was Sunday, and I thought, oh, I don't get too many of those on Sunday. So I answered it, and I said, hello. And the lady said, is this Alan Myers? I said, does this sound like Alan? And she goes, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. And I was like, what do you mean you didn't hear me? Okay, nope, this is his wife. What can I do for you? She's like, well, I'm calling from the Brass Armadillo. And I was just like getting heart palpitations. Is somebody buying a dresser? And I didn't say that. She goes, I have somebody wanting to buy this little white table and there's no price on it, blah, blah, blah. So I was really caught off guard. I really wasn't 100% sure what she was talking about. And I said $20. Shouldn't have been $20. Probably should have been $35. It was a small table. I bought it for $10. Probably should have been $35. But I was like totally off guard. So I learned my lesson with that first one. Do not let anything not be marked, because somebody will find it and they will want to buy it, and then they will have to call you, and then you'll be off guard. So, see, they can call you if somebody wants to make you an offer. Like if your item's $400 and they want to offer $300, they can call you, and you can go, are you crazy? Or you can go, oh yeah, I'm desperate. Yeah, I'll take that. No, I wouldn't knock off $100. Not yet. So anyway, that's what happened with that. So we sold that, and we sold, like I said, our first window, and it just had words on it. It said fresh flowers, and then it had some designs, but it was all black and white, no color on it at all. And somebody bought that for $60. So yay, so far. How long have we been open? 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and we've sold enough to pay exactly enough to pay the rent. So everything from here forward for the rest of 2 more weeks is profit. 1, 2. And then at the end of that 2 weeks, it is time to decorate for Christmas. So I have a lot of things to do. I'm gonna do this teapot, and then I'm gonna do so we talked about the teapot. I forgot. I just turned the camera around. I forgot what I was saying. I did do my hair because it was like, and I was like, I can't do a video like that. But anyway, oh, I remember what I was going to say. You know, yesterday with the wind and everything, it just really threw off what I had planned to do. Look at my cup today. Let it snow. It's going to snow on Thursday. But no winds today, which is nice. But I have a doctor's appointment today for my knee. And then afterwards, my little receptionist slash friend, Brianna, has asked me to meet her for dinner. So I'm going to see if she wants to see a movie too. Because honey does not like to go to the movies. And then when we have a day off, he's always like, but I got so much to do. So I'm going to see if she wants to go to the movies. I got to paint this. There's a few things I'm going to get done this morning. Some more planning for my craft videos. I got the lampshade done that you'll see a craft with me tutorial on. It's going to go on here. This is getting painted red. I've got some other projects. I'll show you this one. So I have these that I glued together, and then I asked honey to cut them out like this, and I'm going to paint them and distress them and make them into little Christmas trees. That's the plan. I'm gonna make some garland, as you saw, out of these things that I can do and sit and do while I'm watching TV in the evenings, because usually around 7:30, 8 o'clock, I go off to the bedroom and do my relaxing. I've got to price all the doilies. There are hundreds of doilies so that I can display those and sell them. We did sell some items yesterday. We sold our first window, which makes me really happy. I sold a basket. It had slats and there were spaces in between the slats, but I put a stencil on it that said Farmers Market, and it kind of smeared, and I was like, because when I distressed it, it kind of smeared instead of just distressing. And I was like, well, I'll put it in the booth anyway. And it sold for $7. I had this little table. I got a phone call yesterday. I didn't recognize the number. I was like, you know, sometimes I don't answer those because there's so many that are fake numbers trying to sell you something. But it was Sunday, and I thought, oh, I don't get too many of those on Sunday. So I answered it. And I said, hello. And the lady said, is this Alan Myers? I said, does this sound like Alan? And she goes, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. And I was like, what do you mean you didn't hear me? Okay. Nope, this is his wife. What can I do for you? She's like, well, I'm calling from the Brass Armadillo. And I was just like, getting heart palpitations. Is somebody buying a dresser? And I didn't say that. She goes, I have somebody wanting to buy this little white table and there's no price on it, blah, blah, blah. So I was really caught off guard. I really wasn't 100% sure what she was talking about. And I said $20. Shouldn't have been $20. Probably should have been $35. It was a small table. I bought it for $10. Probably should have been $35. But I was like totally off guard. So I learned my lesson with that first one. Do not let anything not be marked, because somebody will find it and they will want to buy it, and then they will have to call you, and then you'll be off guard. So, see, they can call you if somebody wants to make you an offer. Like if your item's $400 and they want to offer $300, they can call you and you can go, are you crazy? Or you can go, oh yeah, I'm desperate. Yeah, I'll take that. No, I wouldn't knock off $100. Yet. So anyway, that's what happened with that. So we sold that, and we sold, like I said, our first window, and it just had words on it. It said fresh flowers, and then it had some designs, but it was all black and white, no color on it at all, and somebody bought that for $60. So yay. So far, how long have we been open? 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and we've sold enough to pay exactly enough to pay the rent. So everything from here forward for the rest of 2 more weeks is profit. 1, 2. And then at the end of that 2 weeks, it is time to decorate for Christmas. So I have a lot of things to do. I'm gonna do this teapot, and then I'm gonna do I found some mason jars on Marketplace. I tell you, so excited about this. It's called panning jars, so I guess they're not. Anyway, they're jars that I can use to craft with, to do little Christmas arrangements. And I want to do small ones so that people, they're not like outrageously priced and people can buy them. Like if you go to Michael's and you see those little arrangements, they're like, a small arrangement can be like $50, $60. So I'm going to do some rustic arrangements with some pretty ribbon. And there's also I don't know what you call that kind of jar. It's like a jug. It's like big, and then it's got a skinny top, and it's got a little loop. Almost like an alcohol, like what the guys would drink out of alcohol a long time ago. Anyway, I'll show you guys later when I go to pick up. $5 for all of it. I was like, yes! And she's nearby too. So I can pick up. I need to check her address. So I can pick up on my way to the doctor. Then I have a buffet to pick up after the doctor. So I have a lot to do today. And I am finding that needing to film everything is a real thorn in my side, because it's hard to plan the filming, because like yesterday I wanted to film the whole chair, the white chair, clean it, paint it, honey cutting the slats, staining the slats, attaching the slats, distressing the chair. Chair's ready. Whole video, the whole thing, yesterday. Did it happen? No, it didn't happen. Because of the crazy wind, and because the chair seat wasn't perfectly square like I thought. It's more like that instead of like that. Just a little, like 2 inches smaller in the back than in the front. Screwed up everything. So I told Honey yesterday, and then I was like, okay, let's do the rooster jars and the basket. He's like, let me look at it again. So he looks at it again. He's like, oh, I need a different drill bit for this. I'm like, you have millions of dollars of tools in the garage. You probably don't know where any of them are, but there are millions of dollars of tools in the garage. You couldn't tell me yesterday when you looked at it that you needed a different drill bit because you went to Home Depot yesterday. You could have got it. I showed this to you. I told you what I wanted to do. So I told him, I said, you have to get in this mindset when I tell you, okay, this is what I want to do. You have to, when I show it to you, you have to look at it in that way. You have to look at it in Okay, do I have the stuff to do this? Do I not have the stuff to do this? Do we need to get something? So when you tell me, oh, okay, yeah, we can do that, and then I'm ready to do it, and you go, oh, we can't do that, I don't lose my mind. So I'm probably gonna hush now, take all these tags off so they're ready to go, and I can start making arrangements, because I'm going to use some of the stuff for the teapot, and I'm going to take this off. So I will show you. I want to do a full tutorial on this teapot because he has nothing to do with this teapot. I can do this all on my own. I did this all on my own. However, I still need to paint the base so I can show that. And then I will be done with one tutorial. I did show in the other video. I don't care about that broken thing. In order to show the finished product, I will, get that replaced before I put it in the booth. But I'm going to finish this up with red. I think red, not green. Red. All right, guys. I'll be back throughout the day, even with stuff that is not vintage related, because I have plans this afternoon. And I'm interviewing a couple of cleaning people today. Yay! I was like, I need a deep cleaning before I can decorate for Christmas, and then we'll talk about maintenance thereafter. So I'm so excited. It's almost time to decorate for Christmas, and all my decorating is going to be on this channel. Not the other channel, this channel. So there will be coffee bar, how I decorate the coffee bar video. There will be a video on each Christmas tree. There will be a video on this channel for decorating the booth for Christmas. It's gonna be awesome. So stay tuned. And if you don't watch my other channel and you're wondering, why does this look like a craft room? It is a craft room. It used to be paper crafting craft room. Now it's paper crafting and home decor craft room. See you guys later. It does not look like I'm going to get this stuff done. Painted, altered. I have 4 cleaning people coming today. Here's all my setup of all my doodads and trims and whatever I'm going to use on my ornaments. And there's some picks. So I have 4 cleaning people coming. So I got this done yesterday, but I did want to vacuum the floors. I vacuumed in there. I vacuumed in the craft room. I'm vacuuming in the bedroom. Honey actually vacuumed down here the other day because Shiva had an accident and he had to clean it. And I was rearranging his room just a little bit because I had bought this. I had bought this to put in the antique booth. This cabinet, and he was like, "Nope, I want it." And then he was saying he needed something to elevate his little space heater fireplace thingy. Oh, yeah, that's not going to work. Rizzo, stop it. Stop. And somehow, I don't know, things got messed up down here. Yeah. So, but anyway, I got caught up. I was looking for some wood glue. And I got caught up in here because we bought this toolbox the other day to tote our stuff to the antique mall, things we might need while we're setting up, or, something happens to a piece or whatever. And I had paper towels and cleaning cloths and cleaning products and blah, blah, blah. So I'm organizing this part, but I put all of our cleaning stuff in this bag that was in his closet. I can't open it. Oh, let me see. There we go. All right. So paper towels, cleaning wipes, Pledge, this window cleaner, wood glue, water, and Goo Gone. So that's what's going to go in this bag. And then just drop something. And then in this container, it's going to be more like stuff that he needs. Screwdrivers, pliers, you know, these little hooks, nails, screws, staples, this thingy, wire, the stapler, the chain, heavier chain. So, yeah, that's what's going on. And I probably should get dressed and get ready because I have like back-to-back cleaning people for a couple of hours, and then I'll have to go straight to I'll have to go straight to pick up those canning jars, and then my doctor's appointment, and then to pick up a buffet. Ah, my goodness. Almost 3 o'clock, and I interviewed 3 cleaning people, 2 of which I liked. And now I am headed into the orthopedic doctor to find out about my knee. All right, well, this is my day in the life of vintage stuff and things. Sometimes I get to do unfun stuff on my day, on my vintage stuff and things day. Tuesday morning, not even 6 yet, not even 6. I'm on my first cup of tea. And I just remembered I needed to pack and ship stuff. Normally Tuesday mornings are, you know, bills spread across here, so I am up a bit early. I'm hoping I can get these packages done. And the reason why I'm coming on Tuesday, because normally I don't, is to tell you what happened on Monday. Monday, I went to the doctor, and I have a torn meniscus. And I asked him why it hurt so bad the first 10 days. And then I heard this loud pop, and I kind of doubled over, and I stood up, and after that it felt better. He said, because that's when you tore it all the way. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. So I have to go for an MRI. They're calling insurance to get the approval. Torn meniscus does not necessarily mean surgery, and if it does mean surgery, it's something scopic. So it's not like a big, it's not like this. But definitely not something I would do until January. So he's like, it's not something you have to do immediately. You can function and everything. He's like, the sooner the better. But anyway, we'll figure all that out after the MRI. And yesterday I went to pick up a batch of, let me get them. She called them canning jars. This was in there, which is really cool. I wish it was green, you know, either green or amber, but I think even clear is really cool. So this whole thing was $5. And some of them, oh, this is a pickle jar. There's a Kerr jar. And what I was going to do with these is paint them and then put some kind of either a transfer or what do you call it, rice paper image on these, and then put a little arrangement in them. This one's got a lid. It's another one with a lid. Oh, a lid without. But there's a very nice selection in here. Ooh, this is an atlas. An atlas is good. I've got some lids here that I can make ornaments out of. So then there's some bigger ones. And these have a design on them. And I need to get all these in the dishwasher. Ooh, another atlas. That's good. It's another ball jar. This one's got that pretty fruit design on it. This just says Mason all the way across the top of it. More lids. These are bigger lids. This one looks like it has peaches and strawberries. There's grapes and cherries. So this must have been I would imagine, a jam jar. This one too, same thing. And this looks like a baby food jar. And there's this one that has nothing on it, but it's nice. I like that it actually has nothing on it. And then these two, which look like they had spices maybe in them, but they're glass. And then there's this. I don't know. It's rubber and it's thick. It says the Christian Brothers Brandy. Oh well. And a red tote. For all of that for $5. Which makes me really happy. But the other thing is when I pulled up, I noticed there was a whole bunch of stuff by the street. And she had some other people there picking up stuff, and I was like, "You have more stuff?" She goes, "Just what's out the street, everything else has sold." And I said, "What about that roll top desk?" She's like, "Yeah, if you want it, you can have it." So I went and checked it out. It needs a little bit of repair, but not anything super major. So I tried to start scooting it over to the truck. I pulled up and got as close as I could, but I had to pull it off the curb, and I was like struggling, and she could see that I was struggling. So she yells to me, "Do you want my kids to load it?" I was like, "Yes, please." So she instructed her boys to go load it, and they looked like they were a little bit mentally handicapped, but the nicest boys, so nice, shook my hand. You know, I was trying to help, and they were like, no, we'll get it. Just super nice young men. And they were twins. So anyway, they went to the doctor. Then I went to pick up a buffet, and I didn't get the buffet. And I'm glad I just mentioned the buffet, or I might have forgot about it because I have to go pick it up this morning. I thought I had the right amount of money in my wallet, and I didn't. I was $10 short. So I asked the lady if I could leave the money and come back in the morning with the rest of the money and pick it up. She's like, sure, no problem. And fortunately, she lives very close by. So that was good. And she gave me a metal like a bench, like a sitting bench. And she goes, do you want this? You seem like you collect things. Do you want this? I was like, yes. So he took the bench. Honey put it on the front porch, but I told him, I said, I really got it for your deck so that when I come out, if you're working, you know, obviously probably not anytime soon, but in the spring and the summer next year, I can just sit down on the bench and talk to you or whatever. Because it's nice, a really nice bench. There's nothing wrong with it at all. So that's what happened yesterday. And really happy with my $5 glass purchase. Could it have been better? Could have been better. Every one of them could have had a lid. One of them could not have been a pickle jar. But it's okay. For $5, that was a steal. All right, I'm going to go back to my coffee. And tonight, we're going to the Brass Armadillo. We sold stuff every day except yesterday. Yesterday we sold nothing. So we have some things to do, and it is 2 weeks from decorating for Christmas. So hopefully we sell some stuff and move stuff out to make room for that chair that's gonna set, I'm gonna set up the Christmas tree and have my Christmas display with all the ornaments and the garland on the tree. And I gotta get rocking and rolling on that because I keep talking about it. And I did the lamp. You guys saw the lamp over there. And I gotta do the teapot. I got a lot of stuff to do. But Tuesdays are bill days, and I gotta get this stuff packed and shipped and sent out. And if you're wondering why I'm being quiet, if you didn't hear me earlier, Honey is asleep. It is, well, now it's 6:05. I gotta wake him up in 25 minutes. But anyway, hope you guys have a great week, and I love my weekend vlogs with you. So make sure to comment, subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a video. All right. See you next week.